the capital of France, the City of Lights, the thriving pyramid-shaped venue hosting major sports, museums from throughout Europe have showed up. And tonight, an absolute dream. Will defend the title against legend Rey Mysterio, accompanied by new Women's Intercontinental Champion, the Valkyria, tonight. Through three other women, the world champion Liv Morgan, first round King of the Ring matchup, the Young Saints tonight, as we head into week number 2. The start of the King, and we got a title match at SummerSlam. Femi made him pay. And Lash legend, the first round of the Queen. Lash extension. Wadillo. He's going to the semi-finals of Queen. This matchup faces Io Sky from Rose Clan. Raquel's in the semi-finals. Who will head to the semi? Drew Williams. Mysterio advances.
Gentlemen, please welcome
in Paris. I would love to stand here and watch you. I know. All right. Touch on, you know. Do have one opinion that we both share in spoilers. Guys in Paris here tonight, every single man in this King of the Ring tournament, and I will meet that last one-on-one, that his journey ends there. And when I do, I will take my rightful place. It's not a prediction. That is... As you know, your ruler needs... And 2026 is the year of but that is the head. Of score is 1-1, but he's nowhere to be the most underhanded way possible. To listen to Paul Heyman talk about what I've done is a big bad bitch. So Brock.
One week before Dominic Mysterio and
but you should have been worried about how... Hold on. I am a 20-year veteran in this of the luchadores of the ring. And bend the knee.
From behind, oh, what a right! Dominic Mysterio with a 619. Set across the... And JD McDonough. Dominic and Femi go...
You messed up tonight. Next week, I will introduce...
Dominic Mysterio. Maybe don't show up in Baltimore next week.
but I'm a little worried for the King of the Luchador.
Even deeper grave for himself.
Paris, France, as you can hear, the WWE fans.
Special guest right next to us here at ringside.
Please say hello to our Bienvenue à Paris ce soir dans la ville de l'amour.
Direct sur Netflix.
With Seth Rollins finally trying to put his issues with
Would arrive to help his Vision brother Braun Breaker, and would receive a spear for it. A spear from Braun Breaker, driven through the barrier with Braun's own tag team title. A stomp the visionary Seth freaking Rollins.
Right now.
Well, thank you so much. It's great to be back. It's also great to be backstage. Spear Paul Heyman through a wall, but is it Vision now?
Jackie. Param to Monday. Jackie, let me tell you something about time. Time is the world heavyweight, but now the Vision is in the past. Will win, and the future I never lost is that I have a date some rain. can't seem to win his titles on his own. Rollins when it matters most. So Roman, I want it to belong to you. That World Heavyweight Championship belongs to the Revolutionary. It belongs.
That's SummerSlam. We're on tonight, but now it's time for a first round.
It's a first round match in the Columbus, Ohio.
Finals, fatal four-way. In her career, Alexa Bliss will enter the finals, of course, 2 weeks from Saturday. Opportunity at SummerSlam.
This who you are, no matter what you currently find yourself on. This is a woman who historically has, when Little Miss Bliss doesn't have anyone to look out for, but no
champion. She's won a Money in the Bank.
Do you come up with, I mean, knowing
you know, organically on the fly.
Yeah.
But when I turned and started talking,
the
Jimmy was born. Yeah. Grown people that drive cars and pay, I did.
What would it be?
Stephanie McMahon said, no, he don't get in the box with me, just his own box.
Just an empty box.
In the wrestling community, yeah, they would definitely buy it.
Figure.
Hashtag bring little Jimmy back.
There you go.
But if this takes off, I'm gonna need 5%.
SummerSlam is coming to U.S. now via Ticketmaster in a matchup that could weigh action. First round matchup, Queen of the Ring. Chelsea Green, I do want to make a quick mention back to what we saw. While not here tonight, Corey. He's not medical.
Oracle, and we hope to see you soon, Mr. Heyman. To get Michael Cole, we haven't seen anything this good. You're welcome.
By the way, you lost the Intercontinental Championship. It's posted on social media how her Italian base.
Some of us were in Italy enjoying ourselves as well, and I'm full like Peter Gardenhoser. We're chasing her around town to recalibrate and remember what took her to the before us.
First ever Queen of the Ring tournament for the
brave of Becky to compete in her current tumultuous mental
world champs. Around this young woman, the current world's her birthday here in Paris, France today.
Nonsensical controversies about my friends and I. That's so she gets one step closer to take it.
Not advance. No help at all from any. The Judgment Day actually advances into the semi. Now what happens if Liv wins tonight? Liv and Raquel will
have all of the gold for herself. But Liv is
rules in this matchup. First woman to gain pinfall or submission will came into effect this past Friday on SmackDown. Legal low blow from Ms. Morgan.
Alexa and Bliss both attempted their finishing maneuvers almost.
Chelsea out to the apron. This will be a fast-paced matchup in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Alexa Bliss, nice drop kick tournament tonight. And now Becky Lynch with a baseball now. Oh, Morgan! And a cannonball. Take Chelsea gonna fly. Cross body. If she won Queen of the Ring. Oh!
I think it might.
Corey will advance to the semifinals to take.
You don't remember how much fun we had when Chelsea Green. Only imagine Chelsea Green as Queen of WWE.
Deliver a leg drop. Here's the cover matchup. Jessica Carr, who's had many run-ins last in Italy.
Because Jessica Carr has never found a spotlight.
Her arm to Bliss, and there's the Becky Bloater.
Displayed by Becky Lynch from the opening bell. Have to capitalize when the opportunity presents itself.
It's in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The winner.
Jawbreaker by.
And now from behind, backstage. Morgan said she was entering this tournament because when she wins, try to challenge her for her current championship. Chelsea missed wildly that time. Liv caught her with a kick to the
Chelsea Green compete.
Oh, because she looks like
potentially her uncle.
Into the fray. Stale Queen of the Ring tournament. The winner advances to semi. Raquel Rodriguez set for the semifinals. Pick up the pace. Off this electric crowd here tonight in Paris.
Sent on by Bliss.
I guess it's okay. Oh, and Bliss now. It's pace action here. Lynch looking for the manhandle slam. Bliss. Oh, missile drop kick from Green. Do this. Cover. Hook with a leg. Remember the winner of the Queen of the Ring tournament right now for that massive event.
At home, any English speakers wondering what the crowd has been. French counterpart, Christophe Ajus.
Nice. Chelsea Green sends Becky to the mat.
Precarious position for both women.
Into the powerbomb. Alexa Bliss to Morgan. Here's the cover.
Back isn't broken in half.
May well be. First round matchup. Queen of the Ring.
Sure.
Lynch, perhaps frustration starting to
Recognizing the situation. This is championship pedigree. To strike, that's exactly what the man is doing.
Lynch now into a manhandle slam, and Alexa takes out Becky. Sister Abigail, Becky gonna save the matchup. Into prettier. She's gonna do it, and the win. Liv Morgan, happy
World Champion.
Your women's world champion short, Michael Cole. Great counter by Alexa Bliss. Deliver was only a few feet away. A man insert Chelsea Green and the unpretty her with fantastic in-ring IQ. The ring tournament.
We know Io Sky will face Rock in a fatal four-way this coming Friday on
Mexican Lucha Libre promotion AAA will hold its WrestleMania 34 will take place on Friday, September 11th, September 13th. Tickets are on sale. And Cole, you do not want to miss Triple Mania coming. A lot more Lucha news to get to here tonight.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, later on tonight, Penta defends the Rio.
For a long time.
Rey
Libre. You're talking about Rey Mysterio. How he inspired me. Member of the Lucha Libre family.
He's here!
Por mí, da viviente. Esta oportunidad es única en la... To face me in the ring, in reality is for Rey Mysterio to step in. This is piece of his Continental Championship. Mexican
Luchadors to ever step foot.
Hey, history.
Tonight, so I'm gonna keep this short, all right? I talked to your brother Ray Phoenix on Smash Shamed Of. All right, I spiraled. I went crazy. It all started because I lost to you, and you take that loss like a man. I'm sorry.
I love everything about Lucha Libre and my culture. If you wanna do right by Lucha Libre, okay?
I know.
News tonight, WWE A Night main event on Sunday, September at Ticketmaster in Paris, France. Well, this portion of the tour wraps up.
Good luck out there tonight, because you are this generation.
Last week, dude. How's Doc's doing? Can I help you, gentlemen?
I'd be real careful, Oos. In fact, I'm in the King of the Ring tournament now. Odie rolls, Oos. Yeet, yeet.
At least that's more I can say for Big Jim. Look, I don't know if you boys even heard what I'm talking about. Roman Reigns. You guys do business, I understand that. I'm not, because the truth is, you were better than just running business for Roman Reigns. All right, that's what I thought this was, but maybe not for you. You're being bag boys for Roman.
To start fires everywhere he goes, but the King of the Ring tournament, it's Rollins, the young OG.
Also an interesting note from moments ago, Jacob, not you, and Jacob Fatu, obviously first title defense for our brand new Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria.
Lights with championship gold on the line. Newest rising star is determined to cement inaugural Women's Intercontinental Champion. One for the very first time. For Valkyria.
One thing about
Women's Intercontinental Championship.
I'm excited for you. Soul versus Lyra first. Yeah, I know. But place the first ever Women's Intercontinental Champion to tonight, right? Yeah. Believe in you. All right? Yeah. You good?
Brand new Intercontinental Champion.
No doubt a memorable moment for first defense of the Intercontinental Championship.
Her first title defense, and well, you could.
It's one thing in this business to capture a championship. The greats from those who are sometimes point to Sol Ruca being a major star here in WWE.
Becky Lynch, Bailey back in the rear here on Raw.
Someone who's out there just blowing it away.
Stage or a match.
Yeah.
She doesn't say no to anything, you know, just what happens in that ring in between the draft signings. It's the social media.
Yeah.
It's we see each other a lot more now.
Yeah,
She's on to do my thing. So now we see each other. We're busy together.
I remember Kylo as Cat 1, right?
That's Cat 1 one day, but not yet.
Yeah?
Hopefully one day.
Little wrestler.
Woo! Moments away from the win.
Woo! Calm down, Cole.
Saturday night's main event. returns to Madison Square via Ticketmaster. Valkyria. First tonight, Lyra battles Sol Ruca for the first round matchup in the Queen of the Ring. Let's head up to the ring. The great.
The following is for the women's. Introducing the challenger, Valkyria, from Honolulu, the Continental Champion.
I want to start with the challenger, Lyra Valkyria, because you could no longer challenge for an Intercontinental Championship. She's no longer the champ. Lyra's got a chance.
Curious to see as to whether or not Lyra Valkyria staying a champion. Killer instinct can make all the difference.
Lyra may be able to pull that off because I love Ruca down the hallway. She left the interview, walked down to Sol, and basically.
Certainly, Lyra sees what she wants and is doing her best to take
title defense here tonight.
Stick with what brought her to the. With that said, Sol has to mix it up a little bit. Lyra from different angles, give her a different look. Come out at
this level. I mean, she's been on a high for
pick up a win. With that said, the path is not going to get any woman in WWE.
Lyra Valkyria, nice spring quickness. Here's the hook of the leg and a kick out. Sol Ruca's she's not your typical high flyer.
Well, there's nothing Performance Center. Sol is about as well trained as anybody can.
Of training, Corey. She was part of the NIL group.
How do you
X Factor
to being body slammed or thrown to Lyra Valkyria? She traveled the globe on the independents before when it's necessary.
And among those who've trained Lyra Valkyria in their career. And again, champions and builders. Maybe looking for Nightwing.
And with that submission, you don't want any controversy in your first championship.
Launches herself off the top rope, caught by Valkyria.
Lyra.
And now over the top rope. Hold on. It is all about the Women's Intercontinental Championship title, means Sol Ruca, a former.
Fortunately, Lyra also all too familiar with the feeling of losing.
And it's interesting, Lyra now, she's been so focused on here now. Here's the cover and a kick.
Has learned a trick or two from Bayley, who's been around the game, absorbed any of the knowledge Bayley possesses. I think she's going to be all right.
It's that. It's been a while since Bayley has held gold.
At her own expense.
You know, Lyra Valkyria turns things around. Ruca's in trouble. Tap out here.
Lyra has that cinched in. Ruca nearly bent.
Has left. Going to learn a lot about the new champion here tonight.
Ring to the fans a moment ago. There's a time for fun and there's
a leg on the champion. A kick out by Ruca at 2. Like they've been all throughout this tour the last couple of weeks. As Sol Ruca's whipped across the ring with authority.
Plan right now. She has Sol Ruca exactly where she.
Yeah, I think the quicker the pace, the better off. Kyria wearing Ruca down. And we're going to learn a lot, too, to hang on to the title. Ruca!
Shoulders down.
Is it enough to retain? Ruca looking to gain some momentum. Both women down off that. I've been very impressed. We mentioned this a few moments ago. Continental title in almost a year, and she does not want to.
Is no longer the Intercontinental Champion. And now
a lot about the champion, Sol Ruca, in her first title defense. And Sol.
Knowing the whens and the whys.
Whoa! Oh, Sol Ruca with a German suplex released.
This one, keep her foot on the gas pedal.
Missile drop kick, drives left
gear. That next level.
Oh, that running knee. Is it enough?
Up immediately by a running knee, but still.
Leg drop, back of the neck.
By the champion.
Oh, that spinning heel surviving.
Across the back of Ruca's neck, but alter is possible, and it paid off in that instance.
And that's instinct. And now Lyra, tornado DDT. No, went for the X Factor. Lyra turns it.
Lyra could be looking for Nightwing. Has the where Lyra wants to be.
Lyra intercepted, trying to fight out of this.
Uh-oh.
Lyra's big, shoulders down, and a kick out. At 2, and perhaps for the champion. Sol snap title!
Congratulations to Sol Ruca, and Lyra was prepared. Valkyria got her foot caught.
What a title defense here tonight. Events of career for Sol Ruca.
No doubt about it. The Secret's the Intercontinental Champion.
Well, moments ago you saw the city, but he does have to do the bidding of the world champion. Raw 2 had to acknowledge his tribal chief.
Hang out, Jacob.
I knew what would happen to my tribal chief.
You don't understand this right now, Jacob.
Oh, man, anytime we're in front of Seth like that, man, you supposed to run it. What? Hold on. I didn't acknowledge you. Only one that I acknowledged was our old. Honey, you too worried about me. Need to worry about your talking about the family, huh? And knowing LA, the family. And you two are back here.
Then, don't worry about him, man.
To be on his way, and he's had some things to.
Saints are competing in the main event as part of the King of preparing for what could be the biggest match. Ricky Saints to you, Byron, and what is there to me? And I don't know how many times I have to say that when it comes to me. Well, tonight you have a chance. Javon Evans. By the looks of it, you're very talk to me about an edge. It took me 6 months to be much longer for people out there. Tonight will be the beginning when I prove it's a place where we've had many famous monarchs, King Ricky. So Tala, I'm going on a night of champions to become him and becoming a new world. Thank you, Adam. As Penta defends against Ray.
Saxon has had 2 interviews go south tonight
long. Thanks a lot, Byron. Nice job.
Gotta hear what the megastars got to say.
Yeah, a big week on the WWE Podcast Network. Continental Championship later on tonight will be a part of the Underneath McMahon. There you see the Eiffel Tower. We are wrapping up our Europe.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Well, there's a reason LA Knight was looking to the King of the Ring for a World Championship opportunity. This coming fatal 4-way match in the King of the
Star LA Knight, Royce Keys, and distinction find out Friday night.
They love LA Knight around history. Nice job, Berkeley. Yeah, boom.
Try it again.
Oh!
Let me talk to him. Friday, SmackDown, Royce Keys. Everybody's saying L.A. Nearly I'd walk out here and I'd say on Friday, I'm going to send Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Champion. You know what? I'm not on you. Roman Reigns has pulled the wool over that I'm going to win the King of the Ring and I'm going to go on the faces is a guy whose empire he can. He's keeping us all trapped in that bloodline. Ain't gonna come down here. And I know I've heard the warnings from Jim. But don't fall in line to a tribal chief. So is Chief LA Knight. Let's go ahead and give me the King of the Ring. I win that too, and then I am faced. You can't think for 1 second, John Jacob, Jingleheimer Schmidt. Fun fact. Their mom, their dad, their uncle, their aunt. Reigns is still the champion. And guess who's gonna put... Now I ain't gonna go as far as to say that there is a stark, marked difference. He talked to Roman Reigns the week before. I may be unchosen, but every single one, more importantly than any of that, I will make you one single solitary promise. Undeniable Kavorka, and I can't stop being every single man in that match on Friday. Look, that you're able to do this on your own without...
Jay to make his way out here. Corey to keep Roman's name in the family.
Do heed that warning, but let's be perfectly honest. Hell for a long
time.
LA Knight. Here comes main event.
Not at all.
Main event, Jey Uso!
Harris wanted to run it back.
You don't possibly expect me to stand here and watch why you came down here to interrupt me. Oh, LA. So I need you to stay in your ring tournament. Yeah. I don't need no still main event Jey Uso and first your warning shot.
Night on notice, but also putting Finn Balor SmackDown.
Cut. Okay, you're all right to boo that. I understand, it's fun. But my man, I misunderstand who I am. I respect the fact that your family, that's how you should be, that's how a good man should be. So with that in mind, again, I want to reiterate, heart, all the way from top to bottom.
Those are fighting words, Cole.
The voice of reason, Jimmy Uso.
Where I needed it.
We're good, man. We're good. Take it easy, Canal. You know what the mask means.
Lucha, Penta. You gotta stop beating yourself up, man. Fun and disrespect lucha libre. But after watching your mask versus mask match...
Oh, too, really.
So, consider your opponent.
Appreciate that.
Hey, just 1 second. And I'm really not one to judge. I'm pretty sure that you've said and done some things. Just think about that.
I cannot wait.
Chad Gable said he learned firsthand that he could not be on full display for the world to see with the
Penta around the world, including
tonight. Fear Cero Miedo transcend lives his life. A proud Intercontinental.
You know what's cool about all this, Corey, is the fact that Penta in a WWE ring to show the world what lucha.
Their careers, but never inside of a WWE. Two of the most recognizable masks in the win of excellence. Battling his idol on the biggest stage possible.
Never failed to disappoint. What a couple of weeks in London. Back-to-back nights.
Question is, who will be the Intercontinental Champion, or will it be the WWE and AAA Hall?
News, this just in. New York City, and now brace yourself, Paris match against the Hall of Famer, the greatest. Intercontinental Championship and Rumble. 3 world champions. Last week, Corey, coming off a tag team victory.
The timeless luchador. Certainly, Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio, and brand new
commentator too.
No doubt about it. I've got to mind my P, absolutely not. I think JBL's already on probation, as a matter of fact. Stage of them all. Let's see what Rey had.
The following contest for the Introducing first. California, weighing in, Hall of Famer, Ecatepec, Mexico, the Intercontinental.
Yes! Eddie Arango will be the official in this champ post over the weekend, saying that legendary career, an absolute honor. WWE, these two have only met a handful of times in Mexico. So if you're Mysterio, how do you take
Rey Mysterio, be the best luchador, all the miles on his body throughout his career.
Now baseball slide.
Oh!
Springboard move! To impress year after year. What an atmosphere.
Like no one else in
this
game. If Rey Hall of Fame.
Penta driving Mysterio into the ring post.
Carrying on business
heroes in Rey Mysterio, but he's got to put all.
And Penta got a little too over. Rey out of the way. Penta got
suffered a broken hand there.
Self out.
Tilt the world backbreaker by
Rey will recognize any situation if you can.
And you mentioned Penta not letting this moment get too big.
Throwing hand. Penta lives for that. Penta loves
right to the midsection of Mysterio. Cover again.
It can't be overstated. In Mexico, Penta is breathing rarefied air, not only in their native Mexico.
And how do you do that?
By beating Rey Mysterio.
An opportunity. And Penta hushed the crowd so they could hear that shot. This is for the Intercontinental title. Penta defending against
Rey Mysterio.
Penta's now
lives to fight. Now he feels like he's in a fight. The way of Penta keeping what's his.
And a kick right to the face. And Penta right to the midsection. Penta, tope con hilo. Champions advantage in this matchup tonight. Rey's got a
his ethos. Cero miedo, zero fear. Do you hear this? Libre. And hear that sort of adulation for their culture on a global
runs into the backstabber. That all ego Ethan Page says.
The backstabber, but still unable to put the Hall of Famer away.
But I cheer WWE. It's often the precursor to become the title in their careers. It's so important this
got Rey Mysterio.
Oh, wow!
Is timeless, turning that into a
incredible career in the Hall of Fame a couple of years ago.
Look at Rey, looking to dial it up.
Yes.
Phenomenal one.
Night.
You can see in Rey's eyes, Cole, his Intercontinental Championship.
And had to break the count.
About it.
Penta into the steps.
Champion reeling.
Now you see Penta not being the fan. This crowd here tonight captivated the world.
Star is true WWE superstar around the God tier, around the world.
And now dropping Ray. Ribs knocked the wind out of your lungs.
You know, I do have a strength advantage. I should use it more often.
And time, and Ray still kicked out. But the one thing, we always the underdog, but more times than not, of my career, to be able to call. Here he won the Royal Rumble. And other developments over the next. Penta driver moments ago.
That's exactly what the Intercontinental kick under the chin of Ray.
And just like that, Ray kicks out.
At the Intercontinental Champion delivery, as he somehow always seems to do.
For the Mexican Destroyer, Ray again intercepts. Shoulders. Oh, Penta, my goodness.
Poison. Damn it, Ray.
6-1. Gonna win it. Ray's gonna win it. Penta kicked out.
A 6-1-9. I got a second, if that. Hesitation from. It was tough to tell which luchador had the worst landings. This is wrestling.
Oh, and a big super kick by another 6-1-9. Is this race broke for Ray? Oh, and Penta got
there it is.
Mexican Destroyer in a classic.
Champion, Penta.
Both luchadors bringing their absolute best, and then on another Intercontinental Championship ranking neck of Mysterio, and
no doubt about it. Oh, wait, Ethan Page after that hellacious match.
This is uncalled. I want to be Intercontinental Champion, but this is an excuse. This is uncalled.
The ring, nowhere to go. Looking for that accolade.
Goodness. Lucha Libre. Dragon Lee has hit the.
But Rusev, well, trying to.
Oh, but Ethan Page from behind.
And Dragon Lee going to send Page over the.
Dragon Lee is holding the ring.
And now drive Lee into the. Penta and Mysterio are
defending Ethan Page. You're crossing the line.
Mysterio.
What the hell, Rusev?
By these two animals.
Hell yes!
Gable! What? Gable, who's learned to respect Lucha. And with the ankle lock blocked. Rey Mysterio, who had his mask ripped off. Like Gable. It's come a long, long way.
In the business. And belongs in the ring with the best of the best.
I dominated my first round match, seeing through everything that stands in my way. And what's have your number, Chica? The last time we studied, no different. Not only am I going to get that title off your BFF Rhea Ripley at Summer, because when La Mamazota Raquel Rodriguez become over this entire women's division.
The 6 from Baltimore, Maryland, Io Scott.
Tala Tonga preparing for his King Evans and Ricky Saints tonight.
On SmackDown, and of course tonight, wrapping up, including here tonight, among Paris tonight, for what has just been. However, 2 weeks from tonight, we return.
Beaucoup Perry.
What?
Before leaving the U.S., アスカさんへ先輩から託された名誉とラケル、あんたは確かに手強い。お前の行動はあんたのためにも来週このトーナメントで私がお前のレスラー I will become something.
Finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament get underway. Judgment Day, Raquel Rodriguez.
Also next week, Roman Reigns will be live on Netflix, and a lot for him.
And the King of the Ring semifinals get underway. 30 Dominic Mysterio goes one-on-one.
Good luck, Dom.
Talk to you about it before your match. Okay. But I'm just down about getting knocked out of the tournament, and I was just thinking about Judgment Day.
Exactly.
So I want you to win Queen.
Totally.
Honestly,
100%.
I think the best thing would be for you.
That was crazy.
Crazy.
I don't know what we're gonna do about Oba.
To do things a little bit differently and actually have some ideas I want to tell you.
Come on, Roxy. I'll catch up with you guys later.
Semi-finals in the King of the Ring.
this King of the Ring fatal four-way over the Vision. I talked to Seth earlier today. He said that Paul Heyman for me.
Yeah, Paul Heyman not medically cleared to beat. Then the other three in this match combined.
Rollins himself has been referred to as highest. That's when Rollins comes to life.
The main event, SummerSlam.
Like a 7-foot if.
Representing Tala Tonga.
Not on SmackDown, defeated Royce Keys.
Gaining footing here in WWE. This young man does not dangerous. He is mean, and he is looking, and it wouldn't even be the first. That was a deep.
This is the Revolution.
The biggest party of the summer. Second individual event tickets are on sale now, and as will the winner of the Queen of the Ring tournament. And this young man for Ricky Saints.
I don't even know if there is a seat in silk in the ring.
This young man for many years, and
we've known Ricky Saints. He only started speaking to you about 3 weeks ago.
No, he didn't.
Boy is bouncy.
And the opponent from Greece, Javon.
Of superstardom.
In short order, has managed to captivate infectious attitude. I'm a huge fan career. That next step being King of the Ring.
Just the experience factor alone against Tala Tonga, very green as well.
With three very cagey individuals. Target.
It's a fatal four-way matchup, which means the first earlier tonight. The last time he fought in Paris last year. So here we go.
Love that out of Ricky Saints. Off of the opening bell, a clear pick him apart.
And now Javon Evans using his speed.
Absolutely.
Oh, what a tackle. He's going to square off with Tala to face the winner of Friday night's Fatal Four. Rollins again looking to force Tonga to make. Oh, that tackle.
Keep your eyes on the young OG.
Warned Royce Keys that a war may be coming.
Tonga
Bang!
Could change the complexion of the entire.
Sent him over the top rope. Evans as well. But Tonga and Ricky Saints. Oh, and Tonga with a way to put it.
And that's how you gotta be in a fatal four.
Tala Tonga, as these two have formed a shaky. He has to do to win, like we saw Friday night.
And listen, Ricky Saints. Oh my!
And Ricky.
In Diesel vibes.
Well, yes. Well, good call.
Survey the situation. It's a lack of experience.
Wow! Over the top rope to the floor. 2 weeks from Saturday. At night being into the main event at SummerSlam, and right now Tala Tonga. Oh! And you know what an opportunity to win the World Championship.
Or not, you make it there remains to be seen, but you're at least
King of the Ring, crowned in 1985. The Hall 11 world champions were.
When I was a child, I watched King Mabel
to challenge and win the championship at SummerSlam. You think about what King of the Ring has done to the stratosphere.
A fateful night.
And Ricky Saints now, who was trying.
And this is where, in my professional opinion, Ricky. Exactly.
He can do whatever he wants.
Come on, Ricky. T rulebook that if your opponent's over 7 feet tall, you should be allowed. Thinking.
Oh, he can't even. Oh no! Path in this fatal four-way.
Oh, look at the size of this.
Well, out of those Saints, though. Great move. Driving is Seth Rollins with a suicide dive. Saints driving Tonga again. Shoulder first. Just like that.
Smart strategy.
And up to the line, Evans driving Tonga. Ricky Saints, Seth Rollins. Big opportunity now for those.
Massive Tala Tonga. Fatal four-way you can only hope for. As we barricade over the barricade to take down Tonga.
Ricky Saints looking for the biggest win of his. How's the attitude? And a big close. And a Falcon Arrow. And now, the man who knocked off
the young OG.
Wow! Almost a massive upset for Evans here tonight.
Where that, in fact, it was simply to get bouncy in Paris.
For a pedigree, Javon Evans able to counter with the right hand. Went for the buckle bomb, but Evans turned him off with a boot. And now with that revolution, Evans kicks out, so close.
Down Bourbon Street for King Rick.
Almost putting Evans away as the capacity crowd of the ring tournament to take on the winner of Friday night's Evans time. He slipped it out, lands to the floor, again it's die. Oh goodness, Seth Rollins. Tala Tonga.
Rollins.
Went for the Tala T-bomb, Seth Rollins, and Tala Tonga now, bit overzealous, went over the top.
Saints now one-on-one with Evans. Rochambeau, Michael Cole.
And here we go.
We're outside! That paid off huge dividends.
Gonna head up top.
Looking for the opportunistic in the right place.
On offense. And now that tower of a man. Look at the power. Evans, though. Oh, Evans.
This young man is growing into a force.
Up here tonight against one of the all-time greats in Rollins. Now we'll send Rollins out to the floor. Get out of there, Graves.
Drop. Tala Tonga.
Now with that Tala T-bomb and a stop.
Desk.
And what a set. Another stop to the monster. Closing in and a win to advance to the King of the Ring. Into a stop. Rollins just dragged the official off the count. Theory. And now it's been formed with Ford and Rollins. Breaker. Torpedo spear. Rollins. OG Cutter. Vision screws Rollins again.
Congratulations to the young delivered an OG Cutter, and that was wild and off the rails, almost for the right to take the next step.
Finals of the King of the Ring.
You're absolutely right. Braun Breaker nearly cut in the rear view mirror. Plate, it is high, it is deep. Moving on to the next round.
Yeah, the semifinal celebrates, but for Seth Rollins thought the vision was in his rear view.
Anybody that's the King of the Ring 6, the young OG, King Javon.